Clear? Yes. So yes, quickly like about myself, I am Vishwanath. I am having like overall 12 plus years of experience on this completely IT domain. So I have worked with the multiple technologies like cyber security, ethical hacking, and again full stack development with the Java and again Python also. Apart from this, completely DevSec apps and again data apps and also like ML apps and again completely Linux administrator and again Windows administrator. And also like from past 7 years, I have a training experiences like multiple technologies what I have worked here. Clear? All right. So now here I'm taking only the three tools with in-depth to understand like in the company side how exactly they are running all these kind of tools. Yeah. Yes. So
Yeah.
basically the Jenkins. Why Jenkins? Jenkins
Yeah,
is name itself.
just
Yeah.
one question, Shuna, sorry to interrupt. Is there any prerequisite for that tools or whatever the content we have in that class?
Yeah, it's not required basically. Basically, it's you two guys are like automation test engineers. You guys know that like where to store the source code, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course, the source code management tools, those are like multiple tools like GitHub, Bitbucket, and again SVN, MySQL, Perforce, ClearCase, any kind of tools they can store. And again, after that, so what we should do? So we should do the like static analysis. Then again, after that, like we should build the artifactory and again we should store into the any kind of binary artifactory tools like JFrog or Nexus. This is what like we should know the basic concept of like a software development lifecycle, and again how exactly the code functionality will happen, and again what we will do with that exactly. If you know those things, behavior, basic awareness, then again these are the three new tools are like different levels. Clear? So to understand in depth and again very clear example. So right now in the 2017 or 2018, right? If you have a two SIM cards, you have to buy a two mobile phones, right? Apart from this China sets. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Yes. So if you have a two SIM cards, you have to buy two phones. Apart from China says they have a two SIMs in single phone. Those are in the early years. But at the time, two SIM cards, two phones. Those are called as like individual applications. Individual infrastructure we required. Two SIMs, two phones. That's why it is a like example www.vinay.com, hamar.com. Those are the two applications that we will be running in the two mobile phones. But nowadays, what in the same single phone I can install dual WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Yes, right. So how it will be running that with the help of microservices. In the single phone, two SIM cards we can store, and again dual apps we can install it, right? Two
Yeah.
WhatsApp applications. How it is running exactly? Sharing the operating system resources is called as a container platform. Like exactly what is a container platform? Operating system resource means what exactly? It will share binary, library, and again kernels, and again, so whatever the how much libraries it is required, it will be sharing that. That is called as a container platform. Sharing the operating system resources is called as a container platform. So that's what Docker is a company name. And again, like this Docker, we have a multiple tools to compute for this container platform. Those are nothing but Nomad, Docker, and again Linux containers, Microsoft containers, and also Mesosphere. There are like and again Rocket. So these are the five competitive tools for the Docker. Clear?
Yeah.
Basically, here we should understand that like container platforms. Containers are nothing but those are microservices. In the single operating system, I can deploy the multiple applications. Like example, www.abc.com, m1o.com, xyz.com, bbc.com, cnn.com, and again vinay.com, amar.com. All this 10 to 100 application I can deploy into the same machine. How exactly? It will share the same operating system resources. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you should aware of this minimizing technologies. So this is right now we are in the second level of technology. The first level is monolithic, individual application running in the individual server. Those are called as what is it? Those are called as a monolithic. And again, the multiple applications we can run in the same machine. Those are called as a microservices. And again, apart from this, there is a one more technology, serverless application. Those are applications directly we can upload the code, or else directly we can upload the binaries that it will run in the front end. Back end, it will run in the server. So that's why it is called as a serverless applications. That everything will be maintained from any cloud platforms. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here basically we should understand in depth of Docker and again Kubernetes. That is more than enough. And again, Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. Okay. I think you two guys are like very famous about like agile methodologies. And again, every day like Scrum meetings and again Kanban boards. All these things are like you guys are like very clear. But now here I want to make you to understand like exactly. So what is CI, CD, CD? I want like three differentiations. What is continuous integration, delivery, and again deployment? To achieve this three steps, we are going to use the Jenkins. Yes, Vinay Kumar.
Yes.
Yes. So what is continuous integration?
Continuous integration in the sense of like developer can write the code and the developer can push the code into any version control like a Git or a SVM. Based on that push, like DevOps can take the code and they can deploy it into the service based
Okay,
on
I will
commits.
refactor. Okay, Vinay, I will refactor your inputs to add like more clear sentence on that. So the point is like this. The automation process of moving a source code from one place to as a package to the other place is called as a continuous integration. Exactly what is that? The automation process of moving a source code from one tool to or else like from one source to other source as a package is called as a continuous integration. In depth to describe this one, multiple contributors, they will be contributing their code into the any kind of source code management tools. After contributing or pushing to the code into the source code management tool, we will take that code and again we will scan that code with the help of any kind of SonarQube or 45 tool. So we will find the vulnerable codes or else like any kind of duplication codes. And again, after finding that, we will be building the packages. Then again, after that, like we will be storing into the any artifactory tools. This process is called as a continuous integration. That's why I said the automation process of moving a source code from one place to other place with package is called as a continuous integration. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Amar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One
Clear.
more time. Yes. So the multiple contributors will be pushing their source code into the source code management tools depending upon the feature based with multiple tags or multiple branches. After pushing that, the code will be available in the source code management. And again, the Jenkins, what it will do, right? It will pull the code from the source code management tool. And again, if we integrate like SonarQube or any 45 tool. So these are the two tools which will be using for the static analysis security testing. That is what the SAS. It will be finding the vulnerable and again any duplication of codes, any unit testing, any kind of stuff, it will be identifying that. And again, if it passes, then again it will build the packages and again it will be storing to the binary artifactory that is called as JFrog or Nexus. This process, automation process is called as a continuous integration from the any kind of CI tools. We have a lot of CI tools. Those are nothing but Jenkins or Bamboo, Atlassian tool Bamboo, others like Travis CI, Circle CI, Argo CD, Octopus, Hudson. There are like multiple competition tool. In each company, they will be using different kind of tools. But Jenkins is why? Jenkins is completely open source tool. So that's why like everyone are depending upon the Jenkins because it is a widely established community support. I think it's clear about continuous integration. Now, what is the difference between continuous delivery and again deployment?
Continuous deployment means like it's kind of like let's say like my code is in dev server, like QA team wants to test it my code. Then in that case, like we will move our code into QA server.
Correct your point. So basically, we have 4 or multiple environments depending upon the company based. Okay. So take an example like dev environment, testing environment like staging, UAT, and again pre-prod, and again UAT, and as like prod environment, right? So like continuous delivery is nothing but or continuous deployment is nothing but continuous deployment is nothing but with the approval from stakeholder or product owner or project manager or architect. And again, we are raising a checklist after getting the approval from any kind of this kind of teammates, right? And again, that is what deployment into the production environment is called as a continuous deployment. But continuous delivery, that deployment is only for production environment, we require approval. But continuous delivery, it is not required for anyone approval. Directly, we can deploy into the dev environment to testing to QA to any kind of staging or any kind of UAT, or else like pre-prod. So this is called as a continuous delivery. For delivery, not required any approval from anyone that we can deploy into the staging or QA or any kind of environments. But the deployment in the production environment, we require a permission that is called as a continuous deployment. Clear?
Yeah, okay.
That's very
Yes.
important point, especially when we understand like CI, CD, CD. The name itself, Jenkins, it says, right? Jenkins' previous name is Arson. Arson upgraded version is called as a Jenkins, okay? But whenever we use this CI tool, the name itself, it is calling as a CI, CD, CD. Clear? Yeah. Yeah, so what under the syllabus we are going to cover about like these three tools. Example, like Jenkins or Docker or Kubernetes. I'll share my
Are you
syllabus here.
sharing screen? It's
Is it
visible.
visible?
Yeah, I can see June.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah. So my syllabus is yeah. So I think I will be pinging this URL in our chat. So after completing this demo, please go to this.
Your voice
Go
is
to
breaking.
this.
Yeah, voice is breaking.
Please go to this link.
Screen also got stuck there. I can see DURGASOFT.com.
Please go to this link and again.
Vishwa, actually, your voice is breaking.
What exactly the syllabus we are going to cover. See, this is what the syllabus. It is a 45 days. And again, the complete introduction about like DevOps, software development lifecycle phases, testing scenarios, and again, agile methodologies. And again, Jenkins introduction, Jenkins deep dive, integrations, configurations, troubleshooting, and again, backups, and again, high availability, and again, all this kind of planning. If you have a one Jenkins master, if one Jenkins master goes down, how we will be bringing back to the or more Jenkins? If I am having a one Jenkins master, already some jobs are running, and again, if that Jenkins master is dies, and again, how you will be bringing back like one more Jenkins master quickly? Yeah, take that. Okay. So please, take this question, and again, tomorrow while attending the demo, at least I want to know like few inputs. Okay. Amar Vinay.
Yeah, your voice is breaking. Like I can't hear you properly.
Now is it okay?
Yeah, now it is fine, but in between it got.
Yeah. So now I will be repeating the same question again one more time. So
Okay,
right now, if I am having a one Jenkins master mission, right? And again, some jobs are running in that mission. Suddenly, if the Jenkins master mission if goes down, how to bring back like one more master mission without downtime? That is a very important scenario. Point number one. Point number two, how to have the high availability of multiple Jenkins master mission. See,
Okay.
so these are the 2 points. Please take care and again go to the any public Google articles and you can get the answers. Tomorrow I'll be explaining the in demo classes how exactly it will be. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So Lokanath, you have joined recently now. Can you please give me your introduction?
I am Mr.AnjiReddy. I'm working in Tech Mahindra for cloud.
Great. So which cloud?
Yeah, it's a public cloud actually. Azure, AWS, GCP, OCL.
Azure, AWS?
GCP, OCL.
Okay. OCL.
OCL, Oracle Cloud.
Okay. Oracle platform as a cloud.
Yes.
Okay. So how long you are working the Tech Mahindra as a cloud engineer?
Yeah, it's been 2.5.
It's a great. So can I ask you them related to cloud questions?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. So what are the cost optimization methods you are going to implement in the AWS cloud, Azure cloud, GCP cloud?
Actually, I'm in a Bastion support, so the cost containment is not applicable for us. So we are working on networking and what's saying?
Okay. So then again, I'll be asking the question related to networking only. So if
Okay.
you want to deploy the 3-tier or 2-tier web application architecture in the any cloud platforms or else all the 3 cloud platforms, can you give the complete network infrastructure?
If it is Azure, right?
Mm-hmm.
So traffic going through like from Bastion, every outbound traffic need to go through the Bastion. If it is Azure to on-prem, then it's going like that Azure to Bastion, Bastion to destination, like that traffic is flowing.
Hello, like I need like few clarity answers questions.
Mm-hmm.
Few clarity of answer from your point. See, if anyone asks, you are a cloud engineer, you are having a great experience like 2.5 years. If I
Mm-hmm.
want to deploy the 3-tier web architecture in the Azure cloud, give me the complete network infrastructure. They'll be asking this simple question. When you want to attend the interviews, or else
Mm-hmm.
when you want to change the company with a good package, if they
Mm-hmm.
ask this question in the interview, how you are going to give your answer? I mean, just like no need to worry about this, but just like you need to understand like what exactly, okay?
Okay.
See, I'll share my screen and again I'll show that like exactly you need to. I think you are very well aware of all these kinds, but still you need to know. See, 3-tier architecture, you should design like this platform, right? N-tier applications. This is like public subnet, private subnet. One VNet you should create, and again subnet like public subnet, private subnet, and again business tier, and again web tier, and again active directory subnets. All these things you should write. This is what I'm explaining from. This is what I want answer from your end.
Oh, okay.
This is what Azure, and again this
Mm-hmm.
is what my favorite, and again my domain AWS cloud. You should explain like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what and all the services will be available in the AWS cloud, and also like what are the resources will be available in the Azure cloud, and again what are the engines is available in the Google cloud. That is also very important. Clear?
Yeah, sure.
So this is what you should know.
Mm-hmm.
I think even though for Amar also, even though for Vinay also, please understand this concept. Okay, Amar, Vinay.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what we require, like in depth of this complete flow. So this is what GCP cloud. So the same public subnet, private subnet in the AWS cloud, VPC, GCP cloud also VPC, and in Azure cloud, VNet. This is what you should draw, and again, this is what you should explain it. How the Azure load balancers will be available here, and again, how the application load balancers will be coming to the AWS, and also how the load balancers will be available in the GCP cloud. This is what you should do, focus on this. Anyway, so why you want to learn these 3 tools, Loknath?
Yeah, Kubernetes and Docker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from next month onwards, there should be a deployment on that. So I want to learn that. I don't know anything about that actually.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Then again, you are focusing only these 3 tools, right?
Yeah, for now actually, yeah.
Great.
This may
And
main Docker and Kubernetes. So I want to learn something like that. Basic
okay.
things.
Anyway, great. Okay. Anyway, so this is my, I have shared this link to everyone. So please go to this complete 45 days syllabus, what I'm going to cover here. Okay. So the Jenkins, and again after that, like Docker. So quickly I will come back. DevOps introduction, Jenkins introduction, and again master server setups, and again Jenkins deep dive, creating like freestyle jobs, plugin based jobs, pipeline jobs, multi-branch pipeline jobs. Okay, Jenkins integration, and again how to integrate Jenkins from SonarQube, Jenkins from JFrog or Nexus, Jenkins from Docker, Jenkins from TVA, Jenkins from Kubernetes, Jenkins from Ansible, Jenkins from Terraform. All these tools, how to integrate with all these things, and again Jenkins configurations, and also like Jenkins troubleshooting backups, and again projects. I'll be explaining others, and again Docker introductions, deep dive, and again custom Docker images, how to build there, and again how to deploy the multi-stage Docker files there. Then again Kubernetes, right? End-to-end Kubernetes with high availability multi-master nodes, and again workloads of Kubernetes, Kubernetes services, storages, Kubernetes configurations, scheduling, security, networking part, backup, and again monitoring. So all this kind of steps, we will do this, okay? With LM chat also, introducing the Kubernetes. So these are the syllabus of the 45 days. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
So if you are aware, if you are a intermediate level, then this is the deep technical of these three tools. It is not a basic concept, but still we'll be teaching from the basic to the advanced level.
Yeah.
Clear? Okay. Any confusions till now? And again, Lognath, tomorrow for you one question before joining to the demo classes. I think
Yes,
there's someone like Sushma. So please take a tasks. I want like, see here I'm not dominating or nothing doing, okay? Just like I'm checking the knowledge of like how exactly you guys are learning. Yeah. So basically you guys, everyone are like, one guy is like Vinay is a backend developer, Java, great. And again, Amar is a automation engineer. And again, Lognath is a completely AWS. And again, cloud engineer. And again, Sushma, I think you joined recently. Can I get a quick introduction about you? Sushma, are you audible? Yes, Vinay, you are saying something.
No, sir, not from this.
Yes. Amar, do you have any questions on this?
No.
Lognath?
yes, sir.
Yes, please. Any
So,
questions?
No, no.
no.
Yeah. Clear. So there is one small task for you tomorrow. Please go to this completely. And again, I need like complete description about like all these resources in the Azure, all these services in the AWS, and again, all these engines in the GCP cloud. This is what we require in depth. And again, what and all the engines is available in the GCP cloud. And again, from end to end, like how it will be communicating. So if you have this knowledge, right, you are the master in cloud engineer. The same thing if I deploy it to the Oracle cloud, right? So Oracle cloud also will be the same infrastructure, but it is a platform as a service. It won't give any complete infrastructure as a service infrastructure, okay? But anyway, GCP cloud is required, Azure cloud is required, AWS cloud is required. Yeah. So I want like, so before in the demo classes, if you make you to understand this one, we are okay with this concept, okay? All right, so now can we wind up quickly?
Before that, like, I have one question.
Yes, please.
This will be class. This class slot will be all the time, like 8:30 only, or in Saturdays and Sundays.
No, this is the weekday classes. I think 8:30. I think this is a demo class today.
Okay, like, is there any change in slot change, like
Slot
during
changes,
the?
I'll be merging. If you guys are okay, I'll be merging in the 7:30 p.m. class.
Okay.
Anyway, still we'll continue tomorrow also. And again, we have a 7:30 p.m. class also, but that is also started like 2 days back. And again, we are in the third class there, but still in the demo classes, I'll be continuing on that. And again, I'll be merging from the next weekend onwards.
Okay.
All right. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Or else can we? Can we wind up?
Okay.
Vinay, Amar, Loknath.
Okay. I think not from my side anything. Like.
Okay then. Amar?
Yeah. Yes. Can you just take 2 minutes, Vishwa? I need to discuss few points, then other can also drop.
Sorry, Amar, your voice is breaking. Please come again.
Sorry.
Can you please come again?
Can you just stay for 2 minutes in the call? Maybe other can drop. I just need to discuss few points.
Sure, sure.
Vinay, do you want to ask anything to Vishwa, or maybe you can drop also? Okay. So, Vishwa, currently I'm working in a automation testing in Selenium. So, as I already mentioned, we are using Jenkins only. So, I just want to explain Docker and Kubernetes. So, could you just explain how can we use this in our current framework?
Yeah, see, basically Docker and again Kubernetes, right? Especially for the automation engineers. So as a UI and again UI and again say front-end developers and again back-end developers, right? So they will be developing their code like pieces of their code with the different microservices. So in that cases, they'll be using the Docker applications. And again, with the Docker images, right, they'll be deploying to the dependencies packages wise. So that's why we are using the Docker. So like you take an example. So if we have a dual WhatsApp in our phone, right? So how it will be shared with the kernel libraries. So those are like nothing but it is a content platform. So with the help of like demands. So this is what like basic need to understand you. But in the real time cases, as a automation engineers, so why Docker and again Kubernetes in the sense? Whenever the Docker file has been written to build the Docker images, whenever the Docker image is failing to run that Docker image, you should troubleshoot that like where it is exactly the binary is missing to start the image. And again, the secondary thing in the Kubernetes, right? So if the Docker image is going to die, how to make it out like with the completely high availability and again with the security and again with the storage and again how it will be communicating with the one pod to other pod with the same namespace or multiple namespaces. You should understand networking policies there. And again, this is what like they will be making you to learn Docker and again Kubernetes. Clear, right?
Okay. So, but what is the exact use of in automation testing that we have one Java framework? Okay, there are multiple people are working in writing the script, automating the application, and they are committing their changes into Git bucket. And throughout the regression week, we have already scheduled the test execution suite on Jenkins. So it is automatically executed. And those are failed, then we need to check why these got failed, and we need to again upload rerun in the Jenkins. That is our daily activity. So my question is, throughout this daily our work, how can we use our Docker and Kubernetes in this current frame project, or it's
Yes.
a completely different position?
See, yeah, I will tell you that. It is a different platform basically. So right now, whatever you are doing that, right? So it will be like individual servers level. But now, whatever the code that has been written, right? They'll be migrated from monolithic into the microservices, and again they'll be building into the images. That images you need to do automation. That's what the scenario they'll be forcing you to learn about Docker in Kubernetes.
Okay.
Okay, any questions?
No, no. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Vishwa.
Thank you. Bye-bye.